Tyler, welcome, man.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming down.
Of course. You say that like you have like a string of guests that you throw in here.
Well, I mean, I kind of do. There's Sir Isaac Newton behind you.
I've seen him. He looks great, dude.
Have you seen it in person?
Wait, where is he? Oh, he's
Like,
not in the shot. All right, should we bring him in?
oh yeah, he's
How
not.
heavy is he?
I think you're strong. Yo, you're definitely strong enough.
He's pretty heavy. So where did you get this from? Me through this?
We are big estate sale people now,
Yeah.
and they post pictures advertising the estate sale, and that was one of the top 20 where they said, "Hey, this is going to bring people in." We didn't know who it was, but Heaven and I were both drawn to it.
He doesn't say who he is. He doesn't have like a nameplate that says I'm Isaac Newton.
Nowhere does it say that. Yeah.
And if we played a guessing game, he would be my 600th choice, probably. I don't think I would guess Isaac Newton. There's just so many guys. I mean, when you dig back in history, there's so many guys that are wearing a powdered wig and that look like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of thought it was Benjamin Franklin at first.
I would have put $200 on Beethoven.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did he look like that?
I have no idea. I don't know what Beethoven looked like. I don't think there's any pictures of him. You got to look back at paintings and see what he looks like. This is a sharp nose, though. Does this kind of look like me a little bit? I got a big nose. I got a big schnoz.
That is a sharp nose.
Okay. Mine's not as sharp, I guess, but we have the same size nose.
But looking at that head, I feel like that body is 5'6".
Oh, they were all 5'6". Yeah.
That's it's very expensive, as we said off air. That's $2,000-$3,000 minimum,
Right. Yeah.
but we got it for $3,750,
Okay. Perfect.
and I don't think they charge sales tax.
What is the greatest thing you've got in an estate sale, and what have you bought in an estate sale that you're like, oh, I don't know that we should have done that? You guys
Um,
bought a mattress at an estate sale, right?
we carried it down.
That
Yeah, yeah,
is borderline insane behavior.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's for children, and the kids sleep on it. I mean,
Yeah.
so who's to say it's not their piss when they're staying here?
Right.
We did that for our guests because we don't want people to come here and be like, wake up Saturday morning like, oh no, my kid pissed on this mattress.
Right.
And then that's when we say, we bought that.
Don't worry, brother. It's it's full of piss.
Yeah, we're like,
It's already saturated.
yeah, we bought that in a estate sale.
Yeah.
Uh,
It came yellow.
yeah,
Not a big deal.
yeah.
Don't
We'll
even-
just flip it over again.
Okay.
And they're probably thinking either A, whew, I thought this day was gonna be a whole thing, or B, these guys are pretty frugal.
When you list a mattress for an estate sale, you're like, nobody's buying this. Nobody's going to buy our used mattress.
Oh.
And then they see you guys come and they're like, oh, we got some suckers.
Oh yeah,
We're giving them this mattress.
yeah.
Aunt Patricia died on this mattress in 1997. Aunt Sandra died on this mattress in 1998. We got a string of them. And these guys are taking it home. We're going to give them a good deal.
Oh,
What'd you pay for the mattress?
pennies on the dollar.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
If we would have waited 2 more hours, we could have got it for free on the curb.
They would be like, please, God, take this away from us.
When we bought it, they weren't expecting to sell it because they lifted it up. And backstory, this lady was way into dolphins. Like there's hundreds of dolphin figurines, pictures, memorabilia across the
I
house.
feel like that's a classic old lady thing to be into.
Oh yeah. And I asked him, did she go to the beach a lot?
Never been.
Never.
Never been. Never been to the beach.
Not once.
No.
Never met a dolphin. But they lifted the box spring up, and below it was another dolphin mat. And they're like, another dolphin. That's so Sheila if you knew her.
Did they throw that in? They should have
They
thrown
offered
that
it.
in.
They were trying to throw in so many tchotchkes. That's when it felt like a red flag.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they offered the dolphin mat,
Yeah.
the bed sheets, the bed pan itself, quite a few things. But dude, it's comfortable. I've actually slept on it. We flipped it over, put a cover on it, and new sheets. I slept on it, dude. It sleeps good.
I'm not sleeping on it. I'll let my son sleep on it. But
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He slept on worse. You know, he slept on just dirt and ants and sand. You know, whatever. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I kinda wanna bring it in here right now if it wasn't so heavy.
What's something that you think like you'll be really into when you get old? Like dolphins, not necessarily dolphins, but like
Ooh.
along that same vein. Like most guys when they get old, they get like really into the Civil War,
Yeah,
or they get really into golf, or they get really into trying to
racism.
think your racism.
A lot of old people
A
are
lot of old people get super into racism.
yeah,
I don't think that happens when they're old. What do you think? Like, what do you see happening for yourself?
just storytelling.
Storytelling?
Like, not even new stories, just
You're gonna be a guy who's just like camped out at a coffee shop, like waiting for people to come in
yeah,
and be like, it's like 8 in the morning every single day when you're retired, and you're like, "Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? What
yeah.
kind of coffee you drinking?"
Here's the thing, I'll be working, it'll be at a Walmart door
Yeah,
greeter,
yeah, yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, this is his job."
Walmart will be gone. You'll be at the Amazon Help Center, and you'll be right front and center.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to robots.
I,
I'm like, I built one of you guys before you took over,
it's gonna be the robots coming into shop too. So it'll be just you, robots working there, robots coming into shop, and you greeting them.
and I outlived them all.
Yeah, you did it, dude.
Um, for the estate sale, the best purchase was that ladder, dude.
Oh yeah,
$25. I mean,
ladders are expensive.
they are, and I didn't even go into it. I was in the garage, and an old man came up drinking coffee.
Hmm.
Probably wanted to tell me a story, but I didn't. I didn't let him. And he goes, "I'm looking for a ladder, but I don't see one." And I'm like, "I haven't seen one either." And then he left, and then Heaven was looking around, or sorry, not Heaven. My wife was looking around, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw that ladder, and I'm like, "Dude, that's I'm looking for a ladder now."
It wasn't even for sale.
Well, it was just kind of hidden,
Oh, okay.
and they don't do great about drawing lines of, like, what's for sale and what's not.
No.
Because these guys, I feel like, are commission based.
Well, if you've seen Toy Story 2, this is the same issue that Woody's not really for sale. He gets stolen by a big fat guy,
Yeah.
and then he tries to sell him to Japan to like a museum to complete the set. If you got any questions about the Toy Story movies, dude, I'm an open book.
That's a good
So
plot. You wouldn't think that's a plot for a children's movie.
it's a great movie. It's a pretty dark movie, yeah. Woody's kidnapped. They want to sell him to a Japanese museum so he can just sit there like this.
Yeah.
And Woody's like, I'm all in because Andy hates me now. And you're like, man, it's pretty bleak there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
Were you a Buzz Lightyear guy, or are you an Andy guy? Or not Andy,
Nobody's an
Woody.
Andy guy. Yeah, Andy's a little freak, dude. He's almost Andy's a weirdo. Um, and no, I wasn't a Woody or a Buzz Lightyear guy. I think I was
You're a Sid guy.
I was Sid. Sid got done dirty, dude. Everybody talks about, Sid was just a kid playing with toys. Like he doesn't know he's actually taking a life, right? When he strapped somebody to a rocket.
I think he did.
Oh wow. So that's a take that's probably not on Reddit, is that Sid was actually a homicidal maniac. I think there's a callback like where Sid's a garbage man in Toy Story 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he seems to be happy. He's wearing headphones, he's working with his hands. He's probably happier than a lot of us. And then Andy's going off to college, obviously, because
Yeah.
he's a dork.
Yeah. I haven't seen the fourth one.
The fourth one, they're all in oh no, that's the third one where they're a garbage man. The fourth one is they're with the new little girl, Bonnie, and they're all on a road trip. And she's got Forky, who is a toy she made in kindergarten class. And Forky thinks he's trash, and he keeps trying to like commit toy suicide and jump in a trash can. He's like, I'm trash.
Yeah.
That's
These are my people.
that's a good bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, man, I didn't realize. Well, I didn't realize you were that well versed in the Toy Story lore.
Pretty much every Pixar movie I've seen 19 times now. If you have a toddler and you give them screen time, like any parent should do, because if you don't, I don't know what you're doing all day. In Texas, it's 100 degrees. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm like, we got to go outside. I'm not going outside.
You don't want to go personally.
No, I don't want to go personally. So you do their outside time early in the morning, and then you do it pretty late. If you're not in a body of water, like that's it, dude. Like we're not going to be outside in August in Texas. So you do watch some movies.
Yeah.
Winter is when you get your outside time. That's when you're really running around in like December. So I've seen every Pixar movie. Probably 5 times. The worst beat I had was that my kid loves Lion King 2 way more than Lion King.
Hot take.
Lion King 2 is not bad, but the songs are bad. The songs are really bad.
I
And it's a hard watch.
I don't know any of the songs. Is there one that jumps out to
In
you?
Lion King 2?
Yeah. Are they all original songs?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all original songs. And the villain is way more evil. She's like an evil queen who's trying to murder everybody. Simba particularly. So it's a revenge plot, and she's trying to send her son to kill Simba. And the
Oh.
son has like a change of heart. He's like, "No, I'm in love with Simba's daughter. I can't kill him." And then that's they kind of go from there. And she dies at the end. She gets killed.
It's
She
a PG, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. But this is 90s Disney where they were all still dying, dude. Like people were dying. Lions were getting
Oh, yeah, dude.
crushed.
I remember that scene with Scar and Simba's dad. I think we all do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long live the king.
We've seen it many times. And my son is like, I think Simba's dad is sick. And I'm like, yeah, he's sick. All right. He's sick of being alive because he's not coming back, man. But we haven't explained death to a 4-year-old. So he's just kind of like, man, Simba's dad really sleepy. Like, yeah, he's taking that long nap, brother. Now he's in the stars.
When do you I'm like, I don't
When
even
do you
know.
talk to a kid about death?
Yeah, I was
Is
gonna
that what
ask
you're
that.
gonna say?
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know. Is this
I don't know
podcast?
because he says you know, I tell him like I'm gonna kill this fly, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know that he knows what the word kill means, but he knows that fly went in the trash can. So he
Yeah.
knows the fly was alive and then the fly's dead. But we don't go over, the what happens after he's in the trash can, I guess, and he's never asked.
Yeah.
It's going to occur to him one day, dad has murdered a lot of flies and has
Yeah.
murdered a lot of mosquitoes and bees, but
And grass.
yeah, as far as the concept of death, he doesn't really have any. I don't think he has a grasp on that. And I don't know. That's something I think they just got to figure out by themselves. Can you imagine how horrifying it would be for like a 6 or 7-year-old? I don't remember ever having this realization, but they come to you one day and they're like, "Hey, am I just not going to be alive anymore?" That's crazy.
I feel like that's gonna happen at like 8:30 on a Tuesday after a long day of work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's going to be like, "Where's Mufasa?" And be like, "He's in the stars. He's not coming back." I've
um,
thought about that a lot now that I have a son who's, 4, gonna be well, he's got a long way to 5, luckily. But like, what am I gonna say
yeah.
to talk about death?
Have you
And I don't remember my own experience like discovering death. I don't think anybody does. Do you know when you
No.
discovered death?
I'm learning about it
Yeah,
right now.
now you're just like, oh my god, the robots are. I'm not gonna be a robot.
Yeah, I was like, I thought we were all gonna be robots.
Yeah, still might be true.
Yeah. Because have you talked to I don't want to say her name, your wife? Like, do you guys talk about like are you
Talking to him about death?
yeah, are you like, hey, do you
No.
think sometime that's gonna come up?
No, never. We've never had that conversation. I don't think that's something it's not like sex where obviously like at some point you have to sit like a boy down
Yeah.
and say, "Hey man, I don't want you learning this anywhere else. Like
Yeah.
you gotta know what it's this, don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this till you're older. Don't do this till you're way older.
Yeah.
Uh Death, though, I think is something they probably figure out on their own.
Yeah.
Would be my thinking.
Yeah. I just don't know if you like play it casual, like, oh, you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's something we're all gonna do. Someday you're gonna bury me.
yeah.
That's not a conversation we've had.
Yeah.
I could just show him the news stories of Hulk Hogan and be like, "Here you go, man. Like,
Good transition.
here's what happens.
Yeah.
One day you're wrestling, and one day you're dead."
What do you know? We just skipped over Ozzy. That's okay.
I don't know that much. Yeah, we could talk about Ozzy. You want to talk about Ozzy?
I don't have anything. I was really hoping
I
you
got
had a lot.
I got
You were like holding back, like, oh, I don't know anything.
I got nothing on Ozzy. Man, I was listening to George Strait, and then the edgiest thing I ever listened to growing up was like Death Cab for Cutie. You know what I mean? I didn't have Black Sabbath like queued up.
Yeah.
All I know about Ozzy is that reality show came out. I thought he was mentally handicapped. Like I actually thought I was like, why are they putting this guy on TV that's mentally handicapped?
Yeah.
But then I guess he was all there the whole time. He's
Didn't
just
seem like it.
it didn't seem like it, but I don't know anything about him.
And then you kind of throw in that accent of his,
Yeah.
and like that perception. That's not a hot
Yeah.
take. I think a lot of people.
Well, he was always looking at everybody like there was nothing behind the eyes. But then he would talk and you'd be like, okay, so he's registering everything. But then the
Yeah,
look on his face is like, this guy's not registering anything.
yeah. Do you
And
kind
Hogan is the opposite. Hogan always looked at you like he knew exactly what was going on. And then when he was talking, you were like, I think this guy's brain dead. I don't, I don't think there's anything behind the eyes.
Hulk Hogan, man, yeah, because he stayed active for so long.
Hogan?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, like
dude.
in the spotlight.
Oh, he was grifting his like Patriot beer uh 3 months ago. He showed up to like a WWE event.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah. And he comes out in like the shirt. I think it was just called Real American Beer or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, buddy, I can't." They gave him a microphone and everything. He comes out in the show. He gets booed to hell. Like gets that's not he gets booed immediately. The whole crowd turns on him. They're all booing him. And he's like, I can't wait to enjoy one of my cold, frosty, real American beers with one of my real American patriots. And all you hear is boo. But yeah, dude, he was so active. Still, I guess we could talk about a little bit about like the post era of if a guy gets that big and he's used to being that big
Yeah.
and he tries to stay that big until like his 70s, that's probably toast, right?
Oh, yeah. 100% agree.
You probably know more about this than I do.
Yeah,
Just as a workout warrior,
yeah,
not that as someone who's doing like HGH, but
yeah, yeah. As a bald man,
yeah, yeah.
because he was, dude, when he wasn't wearing that bandana, he looked different to me,
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
different.
He had to take it off for all the matches, but
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
no, nobody liked it. He tried to keep it on as long as he could for some of the matches, but it usually came off, and you're like, now this feels weird.
Now, yeah, it's like feels like you're beating up somebody's grandpa.
Yeah, yeah, and that was from 1995 on. I mean, that was not even 95, maybe like 1990 on. That's what it felt like. Because you could look at old Hulk Hogan, the earliest Hulk Hogan in like in WCW before it was even or NWA or whatever it was, and
WWF.
you can still no, and you can still don't get into wrestling with me. Uh,
Where's
and,
Jacob at?
but yeah before any of that, and you can see the hairline. And you're like, ooh, it's looking dicey. Then he goes bandana to cover it up, but you just can't wear bandana in a match. It's coming off,
Yeah.
and so he looked like he was 40 even when he was 29. There's nothing he could do about it.
Do you think?
Anyway, RIP.
Yeah. Do you think he slept in it?
Yeah, I do think he slept in it. There's nothing else he could do. He combed the mustache. He puts on his bandana. And he goes to sleep.
Yeah. I think 100% he slept in that thing.
You know what? I don't want us to trash Hulk Hogan because even though he was like not a very good wrestler in my opinion, he was also a racist. So
A lot of people know him for his wrestling. A lot of people know him for his sex tape. A
yeah,
lot of people know him for that racist clip that came out.
yeah. Have you seen the sex tape?
I have not.
I have seen the sex tape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
even
this
know if
one's
I
not
should
making
say
it to
this.
publish.
No, we probably shouldn't put this on there. It's crazy, dude. It's really crazy.
Is he wearing the bandana?
Yeah, you know what? Leave this in. So his friend is named Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah.
So you know about this?
Yeah, they were married during the time. Yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge is married to his wife named Heather. I'm like 90% that's right. Hulk Hogan just comes to their house sometimes in Florida. They have sex. Bubba the Love Sponge is like, I'm gonna get in the other room. You boys have fun.
Yeah.
He goes off, and then like in the aftermath, Bubba's still filming, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Hogan goes on the rant, the famous rant. You probably have heard the rant.
Oh, yeah.
And the rant's bad.
Not great.
But then, like a lot of black wrestlers came out and they were like, I don't think he's racist. And I think that was just from a different time, I guess. Now I don't think black wrestlers would be like, I don't think this guy's racist. But
Booker
back-
T stood with Hulk.
Booker T did not initially, and then later on, Booker T came out and said, "You know, I don't think he's like that shitty of a guy." But initially, Booker T was like, "Oof, buddy, see you later." And then, like years go by, I guess, and Booker T's like, "Yeah, I think Hogan's fine."
Yeah,
So,
that's fair. Okay, so do you know the story about him suing Gawker?
of course, yeah, of course,
So I did a little bit of research today, and Peter Thiel, is that how you say his last name? Peter
hmm
Thiel?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't realize he funded that.
Yeah, to take down Gawker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2000, and correct me if I'm wrong, 2007, Gawker outed him,
hmm
Peter Thiel, for being gay.
hmm
And he was like, you guys just wait. And
Yeah.
then he funded Hulk Hogan's lawyers like $10 million.
Oh, yeah. Whatever it took.
Yeah. And then Hulk won that lawsuit.
Yeah.
And then
Hulk was awarded, I think, $115 million. I mean,
I
I
looked it up today. It was 140 million.
wow. I feel like I did pretty good. I
You
feel like it's
That's
pretty
good.
close.
Yeah, the over under.
Because I did not look any of this up. This is all from my recollection. Yeah, and took down Gawker. Gawker was gone. Gawker was gone after that.
A lot of people like Gawker too.
It was okay. Yeah, it was all right.
I don't really remember it. Was it just like TMZ?
Gawker was a lot of things. No, Gawker wasn't TMZ. Gawker was like a collection of like Deadspin. You know what Deadspin
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
Deadspin, and then they had like a women's blog, Jezebel. You know what Jezebel
Yeah.
is? They had a food blog, and then they kind of Gawker died, and then they spun those all off to other media and conglomerates, and then now they're all written by like 17-year-olds typing stuff into AI,
Yeah.
making blog posts like most things are now.
Yeah. That's what Sports Illustrated was doing.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Sports Illustrated is a disaster.
Oh yeah. No, that Gawker thing's it's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy how the whole situation played out. You've seen the documentary on it, right? You seem
Yes.
very well versed to have
Yeah,
not
I
seen it.
have seen the documentary. It's been a long time, but I've seen the documentary.
Yeah. Did you want to work for Gawker when you were in college?
No. I mean, I wanted to write for a very prominent Texas high school football magazine. And I emailed him. I was like, "Hey," I was a sports editor at a newspaper at the time. I was like, "What's it take to like get over there?" I was like, "Here's some samples." I was like, "Here's a resume." And they're like, "Yeah, we can offer you an internship for like $7 an hour," And I was like, "Yeah, one day I probably want to buy a house, I guess. So
Yeah, you
I
got to
can't.
pick.
I can't. You got to pick.
You
You
got to
got to
pick. Do
pick.
you want to live above or below the poverty
Yeah.
line?
For every sports writer that that you've ever heard of, there are 600 of them that are homeless. I mean that's kind of it. Or they just have other jobs, right? They have other jobs.
Yeah.
You can't do it for a living anymore unless you are one of five guys in whatever market that you think you're in.
Yeah.
So, and this is Dallas. I mean,
A hotbed of activity.
a hotbed of activity. And you're still talking about guys who are sports writers who the number of them who make money doing it and make a living doing it. Well, A, they're all over 50 years old.
Yeah.
And B, the number of guys who are below them who think they want to do that, it's like 700 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just writing for blogs. They're writing for blogs per word. The per word is bad. They're on fan-sided.
Wait, when you say per word, what does that mean? Like you get paid per
You
word?
you type up a little. I mean, some of it's per post, right? Because now it's all blogs. So you type up a little blog post. You post it. You say, "Here's, may I have my penny, sir?" And then the algorithm maybe gives you like a couple bucks. That's what Fansided is. That's what SB Nation. Like if you look at SB Nation, like get on SB Nation. Does SB Nation even? Yeah, it exists now. All these kids are like 20 years old. Like the writers that they have are
Yeah.
all like college kids covering like they're like, well, now I'm gonna write about Texas Tech today, and then I'm gonna go to chem class. And you're like, well, this isn't. I mean, this kid doesn't know anything he's talking about. And you're like, well, doesn't matter because we're not paying him anyway. So it's all free. Who cares? Like whatever views he gets, there's no overhead because we're not paying this guy anything.
Yeah. Oh boy. This is like college athletics before NIL.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they should unionize.
You
No, they're not gonna eat it.
I didn't realize it was that. Like, I thought at least, it's like if you get like a middle market, you can at least, you know, own a car with power windows.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that power windows might be true because a lot of used cars have power windows now.
Yeah.
You can get a nice Honda Accord.
I've had
You've
several.
had several. I
Yeah.
know. You get a 2013 with what 180,000 miles, power windows. I think you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite used car? What's your favorite car you've ever had?
Uh,
Like nostalgia, probably not what you're driving right now, which is pretty nice. I don't want to put you on blast. It's a Lambo. Um, what's your favorite car you've ever had?
um honestly, 2001 Toyota Camry, just because it was so reliable.
Okay.
That car, my mom bought it new, drove it to 140,000 miles. That's when I got it. And I drove that thing to like almost 300,000.
Yeah.
And like I put it through the ringer,
Yeah.
man. But the AC was still cold. It had hail damage. And it still ran. It was like, dude, just put gas and get an oil change every 10,000 miles and like
Oil change is optional on those.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like trucking along. And then we gave that car to my stepsister and she didn't total it. She traded it in as a down payment for a Tahoe or a Suburban. And then she got that Suburban repoed. So it was just all in vain. She's like, I need something bigger. And I'm like, yeah, I think you need a job, girl.
Oh man, that's brutal, dude.
I know. I bet you that Camry's still running.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
It's funny because I see cashiers and they'll park off to the side and I'll see a lot of Camrys and I'm like, hey, I used to have a Camry
Yeah,
and they're like, they're reliable, aren't they?
they are. I mean, everybody now, if you are like a middle class home owning family, you're like, should I spend $60,000 on a car? I guess I should. I guess we're all doing. Cars cost $60,000. That's what I should do.
That's
It
insane.
seems insane to me as well. It
Yeah.
seems insane to me. I think it's one of the greatest like American marketing schemes of all time is cars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea that you should go into this is now I sound like Dave Ramsey, but the idea that you should go into this horrific debt for a depreciating asset and then pay interest on that's nuts, dude. I'm gonna pay over the course of my lifetime, I'm gonna pay $100,000 for a like F-150. No, I'm not.
Do not do that.
I'm not doing that. Who would do that?